Today topic is about hosting a static website in S3. Um, so what is static website hosting using S3? So Amazon S3 is a simple storage service. It's an object storage service that can also host static website. Static websites are sites where the content doesn't change dynamically, meaning files like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PDFs, images, or text documents. It uses no server-side script to execute, whereas dynamic site use server-side scripting languages like PHP, Python, and Ruby, which allowing for real-time updates and personalized experiences, often content pulled from the database. So next we go through the configuring a static website on Amazon S3. There are many steps we followed to configure a static website in S3. The step one is create a bucket. So we need to create a bucket before go to any further steps in order to store the files and configure static website. So I have given the steps of creating bucket in S3. First log in into the AWS management console and open Amazon S3 console and choose create bucket. While creating bucket, we need to mention bucket namespace, which is global or account regional namespace, and enter the bucket name, which is basically unique across all buckets. Choose the region where you want to create a bucket. Basically, if you are based on your location, you need to choose the region. So it will actually choose a region that is geographically close to you to minimize latency and cost, or to address the regularity requirements. The region that you choose determines your Amazon S3 website endpoint. We'll see what is a website endpoint in coming slides, coming steps in the same slide. For more information, the website endpoints we can see later. To accept the default settings, and then to accept default settings and create bucket and choose create. This is the steps now to create a bucket in S3. And once you create a bucket, upload the website files. The required website files need to be updated under a bucket. I have given the steps as well. And once we uploaded the website files in a bucket, the next steps is enable static website hosting. So we need to enable the static website hosting, and for that I have given the path as well where we can enable the static website hosting. So when we enable static website hosting option, we need to provide the index document name, which with the index document name should be exactly matched with the file name of the HTML index document that we are planned to upload it. We already uploaded in S3 bucket. So same like the error document name. If you have the error document name that have been uploaded in the S3 bucket, it should be you should give the exact error document name as well in the field. Once we provided these details, save changes, and now the Amazon S3 enables static website hosting for your bucket. At the same time, at the bottom of the page under static website hosting, you see website endpoint for your bucket. So once it's done, we can move on to the step 4. In step 4, edit block public access settings. So by default, Amazon S3 blocks public access to your account and buckets. If you want to use a bucket to host a static website, you can use these steps to edit your. We need to follow this editor in order to edit block public access settings. So before we complete the steps, we need to review the blocking public access to the Amazon S3 storage to ensure that we understand accept the risk involved in the link, because we edit the block public access testing in order to allow public access to use the website link. So in order to edit public access, just given the steps to be followed to perform edit options. It is basically we clear all the block all public access settings, and we save the changes. The next step is add a bucket policy that makes your bucket content publicly available. So we need to set the bucket policy as well. To set the bucket policy in S3, we need to provide the grant public read access to your bucket. So under a bucket, choose name of your bucket and permissions properties, and under permissions you find bucket policy, and you have the setup. The code is available, right? Is given, which is available. I have pasted a copy of the pasted code, which is provided by instructor, in which we need to basically update a resource field where we need to replace with our ARN number. So ARN number can be identified in our bucket properties, which is Amazon resource name. So the next step is, once we done this step, the final test is test your website endpoint. Now the endpoint is, so after we configure static website hosting in the step 3 for your bucket, we can test our website endpoint, which is a website link. So Amazon S3 doesn't support HTTP access to the website. If you want to use HTTPS, you have to use Amazon CloudFront to serve static website hosted on the Amazon S3. So I have given the path where to go on to get the website endpoint link. So under enable static website hosting, in the below that, in the same field, the below that you can see the website endpoint link as well. Just copy, and you can click directly on the link, or you can also copy and paste in the browsing to validate, to verify whether the website is getting accessible successfully. So I have used the website, which is sunflower websites. So you can use any examples to test it as well. For the any websites you want to test it, that needs to be configured properly before we create the endpoint. So the last step is we need to clean up. So this is the final step. We perform cleanup. So we need to delete the bucket. In order to delete bucket, we need to empty the bucket, which will delete all the objects under the bucket. Then if you created any policies, then we need to delete the policy as well. um, so I think this is all done now for the day, for this session. Thank you.